Normally, I wouldn't make a video like this, but once I saw this, it was so baffling. I had to make a video about this. So we're gonna check this out real quick. This is a BBC article from Puppuccinos to Doggy High Tea. How dog friendly should we be? This is a real article. We're gonna watch this little video here. I just want y'all to see this because I was baffled when I saw this. Anybody who's a dog lover, anybody who has pets or who has dogs, just watch this. Just watch this.
Are we all becoming too dog friendly? From coffee shops, restaurants, and retailers like IKEA, Zara, and John Lewis, dog friendly spaces are becoming easy to come by. There are 13.5 million pet dogs in the UK, and 36% of households own at least one dog. But people who are allergic to dogs or afraid of them say that the rise of these dog friendly spaces is a concern. One woman
So first of all, I gotta just ask simple personal question. Why is this motherfucker so fat? And why is he British? He doesn't look British. Oh, maybe he does look British. He looks British in 2026 for sure. But now we're talking about dogs becoming hazardous because of people who are allergic. But what about PETA? I thought PETA was all pro animal over humans. We'd rather genocide humans than ever harm animals again, right? Well, actually, no. PETA believes that owning an animal is equating to that of owning a human, which is why they got this guy at the forefront of talking about this.
with the extreme fear of dogs told the BBC that she feels trapped and only goes out on special occasions due to the lack of dog-free zones.
Oh, did she wear a hijab? Was she wearing a hijab when she said that? Because there's a specific culture that does not like dogs because of one of their cultural laws that you could say have taken over the UK in a unnatural colonial invasion.
She's one of the many seeking support in online groups who offer advice on how to avoid them. But a coffee shop owner whose brand is underpinned by the dog says that they're part of the family. What do you think? Has it all gone a bit too far?
Yes, it all has gone a bit too far. You are actively trying to get rid of dogs because of Sharia law. And any dog owner should have the wherewithal to know better. But then again, if you're somebody who's infected by the woke mind virus, then you would gladly kick your dog to the curb in order to satisfy your, referring to woke white women, your surrogate children that are all the different flavors and textures of diversity on the fucking gay rainbow. Um, yeah, I was baffled when I saw that. As somebody who's a dog person, I love dogs. Yo, girl, she calling me puppers, you know. And I've been a dog owner my entire life. I've had dogs who I consider part of family, who I have helped to raise, help bury, put down, feed. I'm a dog person. Seeing this type of shit pisses me off, makes me actually angry, and so seeing that as part of what we're going to start putting humans who are allergic or afraid of dogs over dogs in these public spaces. This is part of a a cultural movement, a cultural agenda, essentially, to get rid of any sort of pleasantry, to get rid of any sort of individuality and individual expression to further the central agenda. It's we have to think about the greater good. Such a fucking commie thing to do, by the way. It's always the greater good over your personal interest. And look, I get it. Doing stuff for the greater good in terms of like being nice to people, you don't go to a public restroom and piss all over the floor, right? It's a little different whenever you're asking to put legislation on whether people are allowed to have pets, if people are allowed to have family members. If you see an animal as a family member, How long before they start going after your human family members who are not suitable for society? That is the ultimate goal. That is what this actually leads to. So yeah, I think we've gone too far. Fuck anybody who disagrees.